Hello once again, and welcome to another episode of Inside IU East Sports, a 30-minute sports talk show where we talk with coaches and athletes from around the IU East Athletics Department to see what's going on. I'm your host, Caleb Gillock, and we've got a lot in store for you here today. We're going to be talking about golf as well as track and field as we near the end of the spring season. Joining me first today in studio, Bre Nowak from the women's golf team. Bre, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Well, before we talk more about golf, you were recently involved with the Student Research Day. Just tell us a little bit about what that was and what all it entailed.
Student Research Day is basically a day where students can present research that they've done throughout the last year, and I presented a research project that I did last spring, and it was a lot of fun. It was a really good experience, and I look forward to doing it again.
Now, that research project was the effects of icing on sports injuries, which I'm sure all the athletes around here have done at some point or another, always down there in the training room. Just tell us a little bit about what that project was.
Basically, it was just looking into research and kind of answering, or I guess I came up with a question, what does icing do for injuries? And then try to look into research and answer that particular question and maybe give some recommendations on the topic.
And what were some of your findings in that?
Surprisingly, actually, they found icing to be kind of bad for healing, I guess, decreased the healing process and made it kind of a longer process, but it's new research, so it's not going to change any, athletic treatment right now, but hopefully in the future we can learn more about it and kind of make a recommendation based off.
What was the process like that day for the Student Research Day? What all did you have to do?
So we got there in the morning and we had like a little breakfast, lunch and networking thing, and then there were poster presentations, and then there were summer research scholarship presentations, and then lunch, and then all the oral presentations happened after that, which is where I participated.
Okay. Now, yours took a second place finish, from what I understand. So how did they go about placing you guys?
They had a panel of judges sitting in the room, and I believe they scored each presentation, or they had like a rubric throughout each one, and they just totaled it up at the end, and that's how they decided.